Hi Libra, welcome to the Heart Space. This is Andrea. Thank you so much for being here with me. Libra, Sun, Rising, and Venus. I just sat in meditation and I received a couple of messages. I'm not sure how to connect them together. However, Spirit told me that for you guys, whoever resonates with this message, this will make sense. There's an importance of your 8th house when it comes about Pluto. So please check your birth chart and check to see where you have your Pluto, okay? Because in your 8th house right now, there's a transition happening. There's a death and rebirth transition happening. Also, I kept hearing Scorpio in 2nd house. Of course, if you are a Libra Sun, your Scorpio will be your 2nd house. This house seems to be extremely important as well. So your 2nd and your 8th house, check to see what transits you have. And also, let's not forget that the 2nd house represents our home, our possessions, our values, but also our self-esteem and worthiness. The 8th house is the house of death, sex, rebirth, big transformational energies, but also inheritances. Can speak about inheritances and other people's money. We'll just pull out a couple of energies here for you and just see what needs to come through. What I'm getting, Libra, is the fact that you are undergoing a death and rebirth process right now. And in order for you to be ready, to be prepared, to have knowledge of what's occurring, you must check out your birth chart, okay? There's a lot of answers that are waiting for you to discover in your birth chart. Let's see. I'm using the Star Codes Astro Oracle deck. I want to ask Spirit, what are the most important messages that you have to hear right now? I feel like for some of you, you're going through a major transitional phase where you may be changing countries, even changing cities, moving homes. There's something extremely important happening right now in your life. Let's see. 6th house, sustainability with Pluto. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so your 6th house. Speaking about Pluto, there you go. We have Pluto, rebirth. And this is definitely a confirmation from Spirit that the messages that I received in my meditation are accurate. Let's keep going. One more. Ninth house, exploration. You may be called to, explore more particular sides of you, explore more the world. You may be called to travel more, to vacation more, to see different places. I'm getting that a lot of your foundations that you have kept very safe are now transforming, and you must surrender to this change. You must surrender to this change because only through this death process there is a rebirth, right? Let me see, what should we read here? Let's read Pluto Rebirth 27. Pluto is the modern ruler of Scorpio. Yes, we've spoken about Scorpio. What planets you have in your Scorpio house. Once again, if you're a Libra Sun, then your Scorpio is going to be in your 2nd house. You may be dealing with a Scorpio for some of you. Pluto is the modern ruler of Scorpio and is a powerful planetoid that takes 248 years to traverse the zodiac. Pluto calls for 3 actions. First, to dig deep. Second, to be willing to transform. And third, to use power wisely. Yeah, willing to transform. That is highlighted right now. Pluto calls you to drill down, dig up what is worthy, and bring it to the surface. Then rinse away the dirt and uncover the gold. Bring up riches whenever you dig deep into your soul's work. Notice obsessions and neuroses. These signs of stress must be listened to and healed, but don't allow them to control you. Pluto reminds you that you can't hold on to the past, but you can take care of yourself. To begin this work, you may have to let go of an old form. As a caterpillar must to become a butterfly. Mourn what you've left behind, then get curious about what is about to arrive. Examine the power dynamics of the situation. Neither give yours away nor misuse your power over others. Step out of a power struggle and into self-empowerment. Pluto's shadow side can bring up obsession, depression, mortality, and grief. Pluto plays hardball, so get a guide for this realm if needed. Pluto asks you, in the face of life and death, why are you here? This isn't a rhetorical question. Strip down to the essentials and come back to what really matters to find the answer. I feel like whatever transformations and transitions are occurring right now in your life, Libra, they are bringing you closer to your life's calling. That is why you must allow the foundations that are about to crumble. I would be surprised if we're not going to see the Tower when we are pulling out the tarot cards, so let's see. I'm being reminded to speak about fear and how fear is the most used program to manipulate the humankind. Let's see. Thank you. Libra, show us clearly. Show us clearly. Yeah, root girl. That is own self. The root girl speaks about appreciating yourself the way you are, perfectly imperfect, right? Giving yourself all the love, all the nourishment, and breaking apart ancestral programs that have been making you feel like you are in this disowned space. Okay, what else for you guys? Sky Bridge. I heard there is always hope. There is always hope, Libra. Sky Bridge, possibility for union. Of course, for some of you, it can be a union between yourself and somebody else, another person, but I'm feeling here a major union with self, a major forgiveness of self, a major relief that comes from a very loving space that you must give yourself. Let's move into the tarot spread. I want to ask Spirit, what's your blind spot? What is occurring with this Pluto rebirth? How can you prepare? And any other important messages you must hear right now. Thank you. Whoa. Okay. Wow, look at that. Passion ignited, Ace of Wands, and Magician awareness. Look at that, 1-1 and 11. This is a master number. Wow, new beginnings. This is amazing. Tower, I knew this is gonna come out. So Tower, emotional withdrawal, and throat chakra. So we have new beginnings. This is the Fool. We know that the Fool is ruled by Uranus. I love Uranus because it's this futuristic planet of freedom and rebellion, and it symbolizes independence. You're being called to acknowledge, identify, and embody your independence. In the likely outcome, you have the throat chakra. The throat chakra is our 5th chakra, and this speaks about our communication, expression, how are we speaking our truth, and the alchemy between the divine feminine and divine masculine. For some of you, I'm actually feeling this is an external energy somebody is dealing with. They need to come towards you and tell you something that they have been hiding or they have been afraid to speak to you about. Okay? There's a need here though, Libra, to assess what's working and what's sustainable in your life, and to be very truthful and honest with what doesn't work anymore, and allow this death process to occur. I want to clarify new beginnings. Thank you, Spirit Guides. The Fool. The Fool again. These are some major confirmations for you, Libra. We have the Fool, we have Five of Pentacles. We have, wow, the Empress and Eight of Swords. Something is mentally and emotionally, I heard, keeping you stuck in some kind of toxic addiction that you must acknowledge and let go. It's very clear here. The Empress can never be in this Eight of Swords energy. The Empress will know how to deal with her environment, her fears, and how to step into this sovereign place, right? For some of you, I'm getting very specific messages. It's your mother that is not holding a healthy space in your life. And I'm feeling like somebody or something does not want me to say the things that I'm saying right now. So my throat chakra is kind of getting a little raspy. My voice is kind of cracking a bit. So this is interesting. And it's funny how these two came, these two groups, the Fool and Five of Pentacles. It's really calling. It's really asking you to push the boundaries, I heard, to push yourself into becoming the Fool, to take new steps, to explore your beauty, to explore your talents, I heard, to explore what you're made of. Passion ignited and awareness. I feel like there is something in your life that is making you incredibly happy, incredibly fulfilled, but you are either afraid to follow that dream, that path, or is something that you are keeping hidden even from yourself. Let's see. We have Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, the Sun, and Two of Wands. Take whatever project, whatever hard work you put into that dream, that goal, that passion, and run with it. There is success, there is happiness, there is travel if you would like to, there is communication with this Eight of Wands. Sending that intention to live a life from a very passionate, fulfilled place. No more fears, no more people that are being a hindrance in your path. All that must go. And awareness, once again, is the Magician, the natural leader. There's amazing perspectives here on the horizon for you. These cards don't lie. These cards don't lie. Look at that. Three of Swords. You're holding on to pain for too long, Libra. Look at that. 5, 7, 5. 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 5 of Swords. Let it crash. Let it crumble. Let it go. This disowned self is also your inner child that is trying to get to you, trying to show you the way. See how these two cards are? There's the Tower right here, and then the emotional withdrawal. This person has its back at the Tower, does not want to see what needs to crumble, right? Does not want to recognize and acknowledge the painful things, I heard, that need to crumble. I feel like there's somebody that has been stabbing you in the back, lying to you. Can I get a little more here? Let's see, what do I want? Let's get this. Can you tell us a little more about this energy? Who's stabbing you? Or who was stabbing you? What's going on here? I feel a lot of resentment. Look at that. Completion and letting go. This is very, very clear, Libra. Whatever you're afraid of losing, whatever, deep at your core, you know it's not healthy for you and you're still holding on to it. Whatever is making you feel emotionally drained in your life. Once again, this is a general reading. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. But you know what it is. This has to end. You must let it go. And if you turn in, yeah, Three of Swords again. If you turn in, breakthroughs will follow. That's the only way. Not externally, not expecting other people to fill you with love, with joy, with appreciation. It has to come from within. Can be a Capricorn we're dealing with, Scorpio once again. Let's see, what's this throat chakra? King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and Knight of Swords. There is most likely an earth sign or somebody that's embodying this King of Pentacles that will come rushing towards you, and they will say some harsh things. You must be ready for that. You must see it in a very non-judgmental and neutral and observatory space. That is the only way you can deal with people that are coming into your life to trigger your fears, to trigger your programs, to trigger your insecurity. Okay, one more. Yes, yes, please be in this beautiful temperance energy. Have patience, tend to your stuff. Tend to that unconditional love that you must give yourself. And that is how you're going to see results. That is how you're going to grow in this lifetime, by being in a very neutral place. Do not allow people to trigger you any longer, because with this throat chakra here, I'm getting some people that will say some nasty things, and you must be prepared for that. Okay, we cannot change where people are in their journeys. We can only choose how we react to it. Okay, how we respond rather than reacting. Let me get a chakra card. I've done a video regarding chakras. If you're more interested in learning about the chakras, I'll put a little icon somewhere on the right side just so you can check it out. Libra. Flexibility. Yeah, you must have flexibility. You must be adaptable to change. You must be adaptable to a more sustaining joy, a more sustaining unconditional love, a more sustaining full energy. We have the full twice here. And that requires stripping yourself away from concepts, system beliefs, and programs, ancestral programs that we have been living off subconsciously for lifetimes. One more. Oh, look at that at the bottom. Play the heart chakra. So beautiful. One more. So, visualization, which is the crown chakra. This is the chakra where we tap into when we want to manifest anything that we would like to experience in this world. And when you are in resonance with your dreams, with your goals, with whatever you put out there, then your visualization will be extremely powerful. Inner child, yes. Wow. This is your inner child right here, the root girl. You must pay attention to your root girl. Your root girl, your inner child has messages for you, has healing messages for you. And your inner child must be protected, I heard. Must be heard and must be protected. Soul healing. Wow, beautiful. These cards are really beautiful and powerful. I'm being called to use the 4 agreements. And let's see, one is to come through. These are pretty straightforward. I like them. If you haven't read the book, The 4 Agreements, I do recommend. It. It's really good. Let's see. Like and subscribe. Please turn on the notification bell. Help me out circulate my content. I would appreciate that so much. Let's see. Libra. Okay. Be yourself around others. The biggest assumption that humans make is that everyone sees life the way we do. We assume that others think that the way we think, feel the way we feel, judge the way we judge, and abuse the way we abuse. We are afraid to be ourselves around others because we think others will judge us, victimize us, abuse us, and blame us as we do ourselves. Be yourself around others. So important to hold that authentic, expressive, creative space of who you are. Your truth is personal to you. Your own opinions and point of view reflect your own agreements and are personal to you. It is no one's truth but yours. Out of the blue, I'm being called to clarify sky bridge here, possibility for union. I don't know what this is about, but we'll just follow the guidance. Thank you, Spirit Guides. What's this possibility for union? Two of Cups. So there's a possibility for union when it comes about a love connection, a soulmate connection, I heard. This is a powerful connection that must come together. It's in the benefit of both of you. Wow, I feel like the spirit is speaking through me right now. And it's not me speaking anymore. It's weird. Okay, let's see what else. Wow. The Hangman. This major awakening that somebody is going through, a spiritual awakening, and the Lovers, which is a choice that must be made so that this possibility for union can come into play. There's a Gemini on the table, also a Sag. Can you give us any more details about this, Spirit Guides? What else? What's this about? Queen of Wands, which is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sag. But the Queen of Wands is somebody extremely independent, passionate, somebody assertive, somebody that's so independent that most of the times he does not want to get into a relationship without very particular and serious and fulfilling basis. Like, this person knows her worth. This person understands that being solo or being in a relationship has nothing to do with her happiness. She knows that she can give himself or herself everything they need. And so this person may be harder to sway when it comes about being in a relationship, but this relationship, I feel, is fated. That's what I'm getting here. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy. Let's get a final card from the 4 agreements and close this reading. I really hope this was helpful, Libra. If you have any questions or if you would like a personal reading, please let me know. Contact me. You'll find my information in the description box down below. Libra. Release self-judgment. This is such a big theme. Such a big theme. Even the opinions you have about yourself are not necessarily true. Therefore, you don't need to take whatever you hear in your own mind personally. Observe the emotions, observe your thoughts, observe what's coming through. You're not your emotions, you're not your thoughts. You are pure potential, you are a fragment of source, and your inner critic must be tempered, I heard. Yeah, release self-judgment. You are perfect, you're beautiful the way you are. There's no need for judgments. And you will see that once we die, we will realize that there is only love on the other side. Okay? So live your best life, Libra, and come from a place of unconditional love. Follow your gut, follow your dreams. Take care of yourself, beautiful soul, and I hope to see you back here at the heart space really soon. Ciao.